We are back on our balcony to our little house, and I have no idea what episode number we're on. I've just done a bit of a marathon record. We've built the house. We have learnt how to make clay pots. I thought we could make something else quickly. We'll try and keep this one a short one again because we've had a really long one in the last. Let's just keep collecting our wool from our sheepies. Now, some people... Oh, we're going to make a couple of new types of blocks. Oh, all my stuff's indoors. Forgot about that. I thought it was still outside. There are a couple of blocks that we can make. And not everyone knows about these. So we're going to use our clay. And we've made some bricks. So we're going to make a few more bricks. So let's pop those. Oh, have we got any more coal? Let's use some wood. We've got plenty of wood at the moment from when we collected it before. Let's use half of those. Now we're going to turn these blocks back into blocks of clay instead of the small blobs, because they'll do two different things. So we're going to turn those into bricks, and these are actually my more favourite blocks. And we've got some sand, and somewhere we have gravel. Gravel, where are you? Here it is. Right, oh, we've got nearly the same amount. That's handy. And I tell you what we've got. We're going to see if we can get ourselves another achievement too. We've got our little target block. We don't want to use that bow. Shout if you see my bow and arrows. There's the bow. And here are the arrows. So let's just set this one up. I've been after this for a long time. This achievement. So we've got our little target block that we made before with our redstone and our hay bale. We have an arrow in our setup, and we're going to see if we can hit the bullseye, shall we? Wow! I don't suppose we can split the arrow. Mind you, we actually want them back. Here we go. Look at that! And then we get the arrows back. So if you've got children that really want to learn how to do some targeting, this is what you do. And you can set it up onto here. You can pop it wherever you feel like. Oh, I got them both in the middle, look. And you get to keep your arrows, so that's really handy because you wouldn't want to lose them. So you can set it up all over the place, and you remember to use the arrow. You just right click. Let's see if we can just take this back. Yep, and we get to keep it back. So we can set that up somewhere. Yeah, so let's make a few different stones here. So we're still making some bricks at the moment. We need some cobblestone. We've got cobblestone on us yet. Right, we can be making the other one. So we're going to use the crafting table. And no, we need some dye. We have got some dye somewhere. You can use redstone for dye, and you get quite a lot of redstone, so it's not too bad. We'll use magenta. We've got some of that. Is that enough though to do the block? Yes. So if you look here, we're going to make some concrete powder. Yay! We got another achievement. We're going to make some magenta concrete powder. The very important thing to note here is it is powder, which means that you can't do much with it to begin with. So we need gravel, and you need sand, and you need a piece of dye. And if you look here, look at all these pretty colours. You can make all sorts. So we're going to take those, and we've got 8. And that was just using one piece of dye, so that's really handy. The thing that is not handy, and what a lot of people do not like about it, is that when you go to put it up, that happens. It's not very useful. But that is not what is important. Let's take that out of there. Now we're going to cook the blocks this time. Take those out of there. We got XP. Did you see that big load of XP come in? let those cook. So we're going to do a few load of blocks here. So if you want to make a different type of house, you can. Now we've got some bricks. Not only can we make flower pots, we can make brick blocks. And once you've got your brick block, you do it in there, you can make brick stairs, brick slabs, and brick walls, which is really cool. I need lots of those for the project that I'm on. But I'll just keep them in here for now, so I'm not that worried. That's for another time when we get much more advanced and further along. So we can make, well, we've got enough of the, I can show you what I need to show you with this one. So we've got the bricks. That's what you make with the clay. So you make your brick first, you can make brick pots, or you can make brick blocks. And once you've made your brick blocks, you can make your stairs, your slabs, and your walls. The other thing that you can do is you can make terracotta. Then if you, I think I had a flower here somewhere. Was there a flower? One lonely flower? Yes, I've got a tulip here. If we take this pretty tulip and turn that into some red dye, we can make red wool. That's not what we want. Okay, I was missing some terracotta. I didn't have quite enough, so I've just cooked another piece. Now, with our red dye, we've got terracotta that we have just cooked from the blocks of clay. You can use those as they are, or you can add dye to it. So the red one, it doesn't make a huge difference, but we can now make terracotta. So you can have, but I don't think you can't cut the terracotta. No, it doesn't let you cut them. I didn't think it did. So you can place those down, and they do stand up, so if you're worried about that, and you can cut them back down again. It's dark, so we're going to have to go to bed. Let's quickly zoom to sleep. So if you go and find all of the dye that you need, ink squid will give you black dye. That's quite hard to get. You don't get too much of that. Once you've got the concrete powder, what a lot of people don't realise is that to make concrete powder, you have to put it into water. And if you watch, if I put one on top, look at the difference. And if I take that one and that one will fall in. And you take those, if you look, they're not stacking, and you can't just bash them up with your fingers, because now you have magenta concrete. So for all of those that want a really nice bright coloured house, you can build any colour that you want. And I really like the concrete powder, because you get quite a lot of gravel while you're doing your mining. It's really annoying. You can get, oh, we haven't got it yet because I think we haven't had enough, but you can get flints out of the gravel, which you then need to make your flint and steel to make fires and different things, and to go into the nether, which we are not ready for yet. Unless you really want to go into the nether, I'm happy to not go in there just at the moment. Let's just find our hoe. Oh, we've got our stone. Oh, we've still got our wooden one. Let's finish that off. Put those away. We don't want to waste the arrows. I'll hold on to those for now until I'm going to go fishing some more. We need to go and do more fishing. So let's just harvest everything, and we will do this into an automated farm in a bit later on, but I'm trying not to rush you with everything, trying to do this slower. I promised it was a slower paced game, and I don't want to frighten you off by suddenly doing lots of things. Oh, we've got a poisonous potato. That is one of the... Phew! What was that? Oh! See? Wow, it's a good job I've got armour on, otherwise I would have been dead now. So a creeper has just sneaked up behind me and blown me up while I'm harvesting. That's rude. And I can't heal myself because I'm hungry. Whoa, that was evil. So the green potatoes are one of the few completely useless items. I think that they should make a use for them at some point. Oh, I've got to fill that all in now. So we're getting to the point where we can start to use some of our potatoes if we want to. I'm going to fill this all right up this time with them so we can get a really good crop this time. I like to use the potatoes because they're that in between. I don't really like waiting until my health has gone down by 4 to top it up, and I don't like wasting my meat. So we've got 3 left here. So what we'll do is we'll turn those into potatoes. Here we go. You pop them into the fire. Into the fiery furnace, and you get jack of potatoes. So again, if you're a vegetarian, there's lots of foods that you can use on here that you don't have to kill animals if that's something that you find offensive. I mean, obviously it is a game, but I know that some people take their beliefs very seriously, and so I think Minecraft have done really well that you can get around a lot of it. And so books are one of the things that you will need leather for. So if you don't want to kill the cows or the camels, then when you're fishing you can come across them that way, which is very handy as well. So again, another way that you can get round what you want to do. So you can make loads of different colour terracotta. Hold on, if I just pop back in here and just look. So there are all the different types of terracotta that you can make, which is masses. Then you've got all of these different concrete powders that you can make. Ignore these, all these are posh, but we can't do those at the moment. We have to do lots more of the game first. Now, one thing that we can also do, which is really clever, is we're going to need some more sticks. Let's put half of those in there. Is with our posh terracotta, we can make it even posher. So if we put our terracotta back into the fiery furnace, I want to use all of them actually. Look what happens. Look how cool that is. And we can do something else as well. So this is just a little bit of a how-to one, I think. So look at that posh piece of terracotta. So that's what it was before, and that's what it is after. How cool is that? So if you didn't like your boring old stone house, cobblestone house, you can turn it into these. Now you can find some of these rarely in the deserts. You can make other ones as well. We've run out of clay, I think, and we dyed all of that. Yeah. So all of them, all of the different coloured ones, all come up with different patterns. And the only way you can search for them is if you do it on. If you go into creative mode, you can't actually find them in here because you can't make them. Yeah, we've just got one piece there. Right, so we've made some. Right, so here, when you're building, when you're digging, when you dig up your stone, you'll see stone all the time. Now, this is really important because Alex and I spent months trying to work out how to get stone. We just couldn't figure it out. Now, if you go into some places, some villages, you can sometimes find smooth stone, and you need it on a couple of things. So we couldn't find it anywhere, and it's really important for Alex, but we couldn't find it. And it turns out that you either need to cook your cobblestone, which turns it back into stone, or as you advance and you have a pickaxe with, oh, my brain's gone, silk touch, sorry about that, when you get silk touch on it, that will then allow you to harvest the stone as it is, and also all of the ores. It will allow you to harvest the honeybees, ice, and various other things. So we'll look at that when we find it. But anyway, if you haven't got one of those, cook the stone. But what's even better is to be able to do the thing that Alex wants: put the stone back into the furnace. Oh, it took us months to figure this silly thing out. So easy. And then you get another block, and that is smooth stone. So that looks like this. So it's kind of similar to the andesite, smooth andesite, but it's needed for something in particular. So if we just get ourselves another couple, here we go, and we need some sticks now. Sticks, please, stickies. Now we need some sticks, and we want to cut our stone up into stone slabs, smooth stone slabs. And now you can build something really clever, and the children love these. Here we go. You can build yourself some armor stands, but you can only do it with a smooth stone slab, and that's how you do it. And what you do is you can pop your armor stands up, and you can make them move somehow. Not 100% sure how. Can't remember. Alex seems to make them move, and you can make them hold things. So look, he's got that one, my axe. He's got my fishing rod. Give it back. Just right click on the item and it will give it back. But you can also make them wear your armor. So if you're one of these that wants to make sure you get undressed before you go to bed, so you just hold your armor in your right hand, and then you just click, and your little man will take all of your stuff. He'll even hold my shears, look. There we go, look. How good is that? So what I do is I like to, eventually you get quite a lot of different pieces of armour, and you can just pop them back up. If you've got, say like this wooden hoe is about to die, wait until it's nearly run out and you want to put it onto display, then give it to them, and then you know you don't have to worry. And another thing that you can do is, you see how we've got the armour here, where it's in the bottom, if you just now right click on it, it will put it on, and you see how your armour is going up. And then if you just press E, then you can see you've got it all on, which is really clever. So you didn't even have to faff around. I think that's quite a good one. We'll leave it at that. I will say good night, and thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. So this one was all about making different types of blocks: concrete, terracotta, fancy terracotta, learning how to use an armor stand, and how to make stone and smooth stone. So please like and subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.